How's it going, everybody?
Tuscan Raiders that travel single file to hide the numbers.
But you didn't know that about the Tuscan Raiders. How's it going, everybody? Happy hump day to you. Hope it's a good one. We're going to play some more of this. Oh, you know what? It's not Monday anymore. I got to change this. Hang on. Today is... there we go. We'll change this to... Hawaii Hump Day. That's the giveaway hashtag. So we are still doing. They were gonna do giveaways for a while yet. I think we got a giveaway winner being drawn Friday. The way that you enter that is type in hashtag Hawaii Hump Day into chat. You can do that once per day on either Twitch or YouTube, and I will send you an item of your choice from a selection of items. Winner pays shipping. All right, we're also raising funds for hurricane relief in Hawaii following Hurricane Lala. So if you've got it in your heart and your wallet to donate some funds for a good cause, you're welcome to do that. That is on Twitch. Let me go ahead and greet some folk here. John, hello, John. Good morning, John. Water Arc, hey, how's it going? And DD Dragon, you are here. I'm glad you're here, because I can tear into you for creating my new addiction on the Whatnot app. Third Strongest Mole, how you doing? Started a new playthrough last weekend of EarthBound. Awesome. Do you think you're going to check out the EarthBound Beginnings SNES mod at some point? Today is your 44th trip around the sun. What? Congratulations. Happy birthday, Water Arc. I know you're relatively newer around here. But it is tradition on this channel for me to sing you happy birthday in the style or voice that you'd like to be sung to. So if it is a voice or an impression or a style that I can do, that I feel confident enough that I'm not embarrassed in front of my friends, I'll happily sing you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, 44. I just turned 41 myself not too long ago. Let's go ahead and yutz around here. Happy early birthday to you, Third Strongest Mole. 21. About time. I don't know how old you are. I think that, if I had to guess, Third Strongest Mole, I would guess you're like 37. Yes, August. August is a great month. That's a great month. And you know what? If you do your timing properly, you were the result of some cozy weather. We'll just say that. Can you sing in the style of the late great Gilbert Gottfried, 34? I knew you were mid-30s. I didn't know if I should go up or down. This guy. Okay, Gilbert Gottfried sings Happy Birthday. I don't know if I've ever sung in Gilbert Gottfried's voice. He sang on Return of Jafar, right? He was like, that's it, I've had it, I hate to be dramatic. I hate that I have that song stuck in my head now. That's it, I've had it. That kind of voice. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I don't know what your name is, really. Happy birthday to you. That was a little cracky in the back of the throat, but hopefully that's close enough. Nobody could do the great Gilbert perfectly. And that was a perfect example of not doing it perfectly, but hopefully it's satisfied. You got Final Fantasy Collection PS4 with your Whatnot credits. Okay, so stop, DD Dragon. Hammer time. No, you got to tell me, what the heck, dude? So, what's the deal? What is the deal with whatnot credits? You're welcome. I'm glad that you like it. Iago caused your phone to automatically turn down your headphones to protect the hearing. Yeah. I hear that's what they had to do at Disney. They had to soundproof the walls just so nobody could hear Gilbert Gottfried doing crass improv as an animated parrot. Syncope. Good to see you. I saw you earlier. And you know what? It's true. I could smell a Lord of the Rings reference from a long ways away. All right. You got to wake up pretty early to sneak a Lord of the Rings reference past this guy. So it was perfect timing for me to pop in. It really was. To my good dudes chat. Uh-oh. Bad guys. Sarge Smash, how's it going? Sorry we missed the other day. Yeah, the Wii U theft. Horrible. We still do feel very bad, DD Dragon. You have any update on that at all, or what? Sarge, I wasn't on yesterday, and actually a bit of a notice. I will not be on Wednesdays anymore. So this is my last hump day. Kids transition to a new school that I guess gets out early on Wednesdays. So wife is working during those hours, so I will be the chaperone. Spirit Bat and Magnum Airgun. Okay, let's see what we got here. Can't talk to the automatic teller machine. Just give me the money. Oh, take the money and run. Unrelated news, the Wii U I stole is working great. You're terrible. You're terrible. You're terrible. Who would make fun of such a tragedy? Where there was not a... Yeah, there was no live stream yesterday, Waterak. I beg your pardon. I typically don't put out an announcement across socials that I won't be on if I have to cancel. But I felt terrible yesterday too, on top of everything. Anyways, but I usually don't put out an announcement because I'm like, nobody really cares on socials. But I put an announcement in my Discord. If you're not in Discord, in our Discord, you should jump into that, and then I'll notify there if I have to cancel or anything like that. Water Arc. All right, everybody. So here's how you enter the giveaway. Okay, Hawaii Hump Day. Now let me also add that if you've won in this series of giveaways, if you've won already, then I ask that you set yourself aside and leave some chance for everybody else. You lucky Irish people. So for this series of giveaways that we're doing for this charity, we're only going to be drawing each winner once. Because otherwise, some of you people are so lucky, you could win a lot of times. Okay, so that's the new line in the sand that I'm drawing. Specifically for this thing. It doesn't mean you can never win anything on this channel ever again. Let's see where your priorities lie. I am a machine. My body is a machine that turns RPGs into finished RPGs. Is there... No, let's see. I think I got all this. I caught up. Okay. Let me buy some stuff here. So we're going to want this baseball bat. Let's sell this rope. Haha, how joyous. And then we'll sell... mouthwash. Oh, that's some pretty... $87? Alright, and then I'm going to buy the Spirit Bat. Nintendo shall carry it, and you can equip here. There we go. Oh yeah, you can have an aluminum bat. And then Magnum air gun from my boy Lloyd here. Oh, that's big news right there. Okay, put the money back because you don't want to get caught with all that. Ah, no. I was mashing too fast. Stop it. Mashing too fast again. To get rid of the little ghost, you got to go to the hospital, right? There's like that medicinal healer there. The guy that's like, put some leaves on it. Oh, Major Raid. We hit the raid. Major Raid TV, how are you? Thanks very much for that. I appreciated the opportunity to enter your giveaway earlier. Sorry I had to lurk. I had to feed the self. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Aegis, let me get you in on the hump day. I had some words with the rental company. Yeah, they need to have security cameras. I'm baffled at that. How could you not have security cameras up? Running an apartment, no security cameras? You should definitely get that. Aegis, I got your entry here. Rage Omade? Majo Rage Raid. Ah! Blackbird, Twitch, good to see you again. Deoxer as well. Thanks for popping in, folks. We do have ghost friends. I gotta get rid of that. Will not be entering for obvious reasons. That's okay. I appreciate it. That's what we're saying. If you've won in this giveaway series before, then we ask that you set yourself aside for the other folks. Hey, that guy didn't attack me. I thought he was going to attack me. Oh, well. But yeah, good luck to the folks who are eligible, who have entered. Everybody's eligible. Okay, even single play. I know single play is big celeb now, but I'll still send him stuff if he wants it. If you want it, baby. Post office hasn't responded after initial response, and the police told me they don't care. They literally said they don't care, or they don't, or you kind of got that vibe. Did you get one of those people who are like, video games? Why is a grown adult playing with toys in the first place? Because I like them, that's why. I always think, like, you know, there's still some of that stigma out there, but there's way cringier stuff you could do as an adult than play video games. So, wear the badge with pride, my friends. That's what I always say. I always say that. I say that to my kids. Wear the badge with pride. Remember, only you can be proud of yourself. Like streaming video games, Mr. Temper. Is this why you've never streamed video games before? I was wondering if Tempura was in here. And there he is, Mr. Tempura himself. Like winning, I just don't need more stuff. Yeah, well, that's partly why I'm doing the giveaway myself. But I'm asking you to take my stuff. So think of it as a personal favor, really. Because I have too much stuff. So if you take it from me, then I'll have less stuff. Mr. Tempura, you need to change your name to that. Oh, here's the, this is the train station, okay. They can't do anything about the shipping box. You ought to buy one of those Little Johnny's first fingerprint kit and see if you can't pull the fingerprints yourself. Police probably can't do a lot about mail matters. It's a federal matter. Ooh, you gotta call the FBI. Infinite Metal, how are you? Uh-oh. Is there anybody in here? Is there anybody out there? This guy. Do need help. Purify. Ah, shoot. I've been great. Thanks very much. How are you? You just get locked in one of those. Good. How are you? Good. How are you? Good. How are you? Uh-oh. Give it to me. Your blood. So somebody told me last week, 2 days ago, that I missed the Zelda 2 reference in the mansion. Does anybody know what that is? Yeah, I think that's right, Infinite Metal. Yeah. There's like a certain amount. Isn't it like if you steal over $1,000 worth of stuff, then it's grand larceny, but anything below that is petty theft? Is that how it goes? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right, Blackbird. Because it's one of those things, like, every once in a while when I'm super bored, I'll watch, like, dash cam stuff. And I think I remember them talking about it. Okay, I need the money. Where's the hotel? There it is. Money! It's a hit. Put out some bait. There you go. Set up a camera yourself. And then put out another box and see if some schlub comes in and takes it. That's what you gotta do. And catch him in the app. In the app? Catch him in the act. There we go. Yeah, absolutely, Cinco. Yeah. Like when you're paying off the law to get out of a penalty for a crime, do you put it on your credit card so you can get the points? I do need help, and I would like you to purify. Nintendo and I don't even remember what the tiny ghost does. Does it do damage to you over time? I think that's it. It's really not that bad. There's worse things in life. Like, what is that amazing Final Fantasy quote? If the punishment for a crime is a uh if the punishment for a crime is a fine, then that punishment only exists for the lower class. Is that what it was? It was something like that. Some expired mice in a box. Ooh, you know what you should do is take a dump in a box. No, I'm just kidding. In a good old born in the USA. Hey, the prevalence of cameras now, especially with how many are networks and just tracking everything at the same time. I get that first. Response to a serious problem. Yeah, I think like if you're in an apartment space, you know, there's a lot of people. There should be cameras, you know. But I tend to agree, Infant Mineral. I think like don't just surveil people for no reason, you know. What do I do now? We got the fourth melody at the Haunted Mansion. And then we, I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe let's walk, to the next place. Maybe I'll do that. You'd probably smear that on your door. Well, how would they know it's you? That's the first thing. That's the first problem you gotta solve. Right. Yeah, I think Sarge is correct. I mean, it sucks, but it is only a Wii U. Now, if it was a Virtual Boy, man, the sheriff himself would show up and be like, "I'm gonna find that. I will find you, and I will kill you." Okay. We're back here again. I don't remember if there's anything else past this. But at this point, I'm a little unsure where to go next. So, who in here was familiar with this game? I think that we had a few folk who were familiar. Cinco, I think, said that he was familiar with this game. I played it before. You're familiar? I don't know. You might be like a familiar. Sheriff Liam Neeson. There you go. That's the Naked Gun reboot right there. Did anybody see that? I watched it. I chuckled maybe like once or twice. It was all right. It would have my address. You got to make it look like a real box. Well, just change it up. You know, change it up a little bit. You don't got to put your literal address on there. Put like Mr. McGee at 2303 Bikini Bottom Lane, and that'll throw him right off the scent. Trust me, all right? Okay, all right. So cool. We got Mole. We got Cinco. Sheriff Steven Seagal. I think of Will Sasso's Steven Seagal. Want to watch it, but haven't had the time. Yeah, it's all right. There's some funny bits in there. So anyway, though, Mother One. Where do I go next? I got the fourth melody, I think it was, in the Haunted Mansion. I've been to that autumnal village. I've been to the Threed Lake village, and I've been to this snowy village. Will Sasso really does. I think Will Sasso was the best thing on that Mad TV. His Kenny Rogers, oh my gosh. When he fused Kenny Rogers and Johnny Knoxville, I might have whizzed myself laughing so hard. Oh shoot. Yeah, we did get the Ghost House melody. We did. So we got that. The polar bear got the jump on you. but then it decided to play dead. That's interesting. Have I been to the desert? I don't think I've been to the desert. You bought a wireless Switch controller? Congratulations on the wireless Switch controller. You better start getting a signature. Man, I would be nervous after that Wii U thing. Not to make you extra nervous or anything. I grew up on the dairy. That's really good. His Schwarzenegger stuff is probably among my favorites. Like Stolen Identity 3. And he's like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not me. I'm you. And then he pulls off his mask and it's just himself underneath the mask that looked like himself. That's so good. Oh, you did your own dairy challenge. The clone baby. He's got your eyes. Of course he's got my eyes. He's my clone baby. That skit might be perfect. It might. Let's see. You put their address in both the to and from, then underpay the shipping. Then they have to pay to retrieve the box from the post office. Then when they open it up and discover it's poo. Got him. If you need more great ideas, hang out in this stream because people here are geniuses, okay? People here are so intelligente. If you need revenge, if you need vengeance, if you need civilian justice, vigilantism, we can help with that. All right. Dirty deeds, thunder cheap. Dirty deeds, thunder cheap. Dirty deeds, thunder cheap. Dirty deeds, thunder cheap. I don't even like that song, but every time it comes on, I have to listen to it. Because you know what? You take notes. You never know. All right, that's where we got what's her face. So I gotta go to the desert. I don't remember how to get there. So see if we can figure that out. There's ways to find out. Have you considered getting an X-ray camera, DD Dragon? Did you know that some cameras, like baby cameras that they would put on like bassinets and stuff like that? Do you know that some of those can see through plastic? Just throwing that out there. Mr. Temper, who won the dairy challenge when you did it? Who won? Who was the winner of the challenge of the dairies? I bet it was you. You don't strike me as the kind of person who's lactose intolerant. Just regular intolerant. Break into every apartment until you find a Wii U. Assume it's yours and take it. There you go. And you know it's a white 8 gig set with Star Fox Zero. Nobody wins at the Dairy Challenge. Oh, come on. I'm too competitive of a spirit to pretend that nobody would win at it. Even if I threw up. If I threw up last, I'm counting that as a win. I really am. Third strongest mole. How do I get to the desert from here? I don't remember. Somebody tell me. I wanna know. Can you show me? Today's a singing stream, by the way, so buckle up, cowboys. I wanna know about the strangers like me. Oh, the dogs. The dogs. Would you make a great cat burglar, DD Dragon? Like, I'm talking Michelle Pfeiffer, like the leather stitched together thing. Get a whip, you know? Some stilettos. And they'll let you break in. And then break into people's apartments. Like that. That's what you gotta do. Because no one would believe it's you. One decades ago, my buddy foolishly picked eggnog. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. That seems like that's like, let me just go for the nuke as the first option. Why would you pick eggnog? It's like picking heavy cream as your first option. I don't think, and I love eggnog, but I would never. You gotta go for the skim milk. Alright, if I was in the dairy challenge, you gotta go for the skim milk or powdered milk first. East of Duncan Factory, north of Marysville. Oh, yeah, I gotta take that train. I gotta take the tram back. Oh, come on. I was looking at chat. Dang it, chat. Dang it. Guys, is Major Rage TV this mean to you, or is this like abnormally mean? Here, like, does anybody else treat you like this, or are you just extra special here that you get this kind of treatment from the streamer? Oh, you didn't allow skim milk. I guess that'd be like drinking water, you know. Talking about kicking down doors. Oh, you have no patience? Well, you could wear the leather thing anyway, though. And you kick down doors. You know what? Dress as Nicolas Cage Dracula. And then they have to invite you in. And they probably will. You believe that eggnog tasted better, so you'd be able to consume more. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Only Raz Temper? Yeah. Temper is very razzable, you know? Razzle-flazzle. It's a razzle-dazzle day. Zomping along. Wappa-do-pop-pow. If you know what movie that's from, you're old. And you also have good taste in old movies. Razzle-dazzle day. Classic. Let's see. So we gotta go all the way to Marysville from here. Snowman, Spookane, Reindeer, Marysville. Oh, Youngtown. Thought about going door. You could go door to door. I remember I suggested that earlier on. If you're nice, like, what if you baked cookies? This is a serious suggestion. What if you baked cookies and just went door to door and was like, somebody stole my package. It's really, really near and dear to me. No judgment. I'm just, I'm just asking. James. Oh, you know what? Hey, James, thanks very much for the raid. James raid. Thank you. How you doing? Alex Him, 1991. One of my favorite years of all time. Excellent year for gaming. Welcome, Alex. How you doing? I don't know if first time chat. Oh, cool. Well, welcome in. I bring the sass. I'm the Well-Read Mage. We're playing through EarthBound Beginnings SNES mod. How are you folks? Let me also do this, okay? Because we didn't do this for Mage. The raid horn, you guys. The raid horn. I have to blow the raid horn. I'm gonna give you a sound warning because the raid horn is very loud. Okay, I'm not even gonna point it at the microphone. But here we go. The raid horn has been sounded. Let the raid bring forth the and all that stuff. Everybody follow James. James is a really nice guy. And Mage, you got to give yourself a shout out too, since you raided earlier. Everybody go follow these two. Not going to be nice at this point? The raid horn. Gondor calls for raid. Sounds like a fart? You sound like a fart. How could you say that about the raid horn? Sound the shofar. Yep, I did. It's really loud. I warned you. I told you it's really loud. And now I went to the other side of the room to do that. I put it under a pillow when I blasted it, and that's how loud it was. It was as loud as the horn of Helm Hammerhand sounding in the deep one last time. Door-to-door cookies would be a great cover to chloroform your neighbors and search their houses. Could you put... This is not a great question. Could you chloroform your neighbors to, with cookies? Like, would that work? Would you bake it in there, but would it evaporate? Like, or do you just put it on the bottom of the cookie, and then they go to eat the cookie? And I don't know. I gotta ask my wife. She's got a bakery now. Wife's got a bakery. It is called Kolohe Cookies. It's a Hawaiian themed bakery. She makes shaved ice cookies. She makes Starry Night cookies. She makes lava cookies that look amazing. I shared a couple of these as pictures in our Discord. If you're not in the Discord, join the dang Discord. Come on. Chloroform's not poison. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. And you have a great alibi. You were out shopping for that leather Catwoman costume. This is all coming together full circle. Now it's a messed up discussion. Mr. Temper, you've been a part of some pretty messed up discussions. I could get banned for this, you guys. If I'm banned from Twitch, poison for Cusco. Poison chosen specifically to kill Cusco's poison. I love Patrick Warburton's voice. I can't do it. That is a really deep voice. Great movie. That's a good reference right there. See, you redeemed it. You redeemed it. Everything's fine. Calm down, Mr. Temper. You can take your hands off of the clutching of the pearls. Everything's fine. We're fine. I'm fine. How are you? Okay, we're back here in Marysville, and let's get this show on the road. James, what were you playing today? I'm calm, I'm cool, collected. I don't remember where that was from. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk there. Oh yeah, because there were hard monsters in the desert, weren't they? You want cookies? So okay. So oh shoot. So wifey is selling locally. So if any of you come down to visit the Houston area, I'll give you some cookies. All right, and we can play some Goemon. I'd really love to play that co-op. I really would. Oh, you just finished it. Congratulations. Trails in the Sky, first chapter. What did you think of it? And give me a score, 1 through 10. Rest in peace, Dolly and Tim. Absolutely. Both legends. 80 years old. I think they both were, right? Full life. And obviously they've done a lot of great and inspirational things. Next time I'm on the other side of the country. Yeah. I'm just a short taxi drive away. Whoops. I was trying to get that butterfly. But oh well. Couldn't do it. Could not do it. Really makes me want to watch Home Alone 2 again. One of my favorite movies. That's an annual movie for me. Yeah, Legend of the Mystical Ninja. Like we were playing not too long ago. That I was totally being terrible at. That game. I'm going to catch you. I love this music. I'm not going to catch him. Oh, hello. A solid 8.5 out of 10. We go in decimals. That's how you know it's good. Okay, because you're like, 8 seems too low. 9 is too high. You got to go to the 0.5. Excuse me. You got to go to the 0.5. It is messed up. You didn't even start the combo. You did. Oh, I started the combo this time. So if I get banned from Twitch, it's my fault. Really. It really is my fault. Hey, and I'd like to invite anybody who's interested, play the EarthBound Beginnings mod alongside. It's fun when that happens because you get to compare notes and things like that. So if anybody has not played this before, you should play it. That's wonderful. No, poison. Okay, all right. So, little tougher enemies here. All right, that guy was not having it. I need to go back to the walls. We got to look at the circumference of the area because otherwise I don't really know what's in here. All I know is I like this music. Trails from the Crypt. That's good. That's a good one. You know what? Well done. 8.5 out of 10. Okay, Yucca Desert northeast and Youngtown southeast. So, let's see. Is there anything on this side of the tracks? Nope. Oh, I can imagine. That's usually how it is on video games, right? Like, usually they make the later levels hard. Could you imagine if they made the later levels easier? At the beginning, you're just, like, dying all over the place. Dang it! And then, and the later levels are like a breeze. I don't know if I can think of any game that does that. Play both the GBA version and the SNES mod of EarthBound Beginnings. Beat both. I remember that. You told me you beat this in, like, a day and a half. Which... that's pretty fast, dude. That's pretty... I said pics or it didn't happen. I never got those pics. I will accept pics from people. Heck, DD Dragon sent me his receipts. So this is serious business in here. Yeah, I feel like Syncoplay is in top form today. That was good. That was a really good one. That was almost as good as Blackbird's joke from there we go. From Mage's stream. The one about the fingers. I liked that. A lot of strategy games work like a later stages become easier because resource collection snowballs. Okay, third strongest I mean, trying to think of a strategy game that I've played where that's been true. Because typically the enemy resources will snowball. So like I was playing Total War, right? And enemy resources also snowball alongside you. Never really played Fire Emblem. FF Tactics could still be hard later in the game. There's some tough boss fights. Front Mission? What was I saying about Whatnot earlier? Oh yeah, what's the deal with the credits and stuff like that they give you? Like, what do you get for that? Because I looked at it and it was like, you get this emote. And I was like, well, that's worthless. I'm not using this as like yet another social app. So, what do you do with all that stuff? Sudden fight pill inside, but he's got too much already. So, that's too bad. Let me see. Every time I replay Mystical Ninja, I force myself to continue on from level 3. I can spend hours in the amusement park. Oh, yeah? I don't think I ever got that far. Kid Icarus, first few levels are hardest by far. Is that true? I don't know. I only beat that once a long time ago. GBA is based on NES version, but some quality elements harder than SNES. Quality version. Cool. Cool. Lost areas unforgiving with high enemy counter rate and harder to defeat enemies. In this game, John? Those are not the credits you're talking about. Oh, like the Whatnot coins. That's what I was asking about. Like, what do you do about Whatnot coins? Oh, okay. You were talking about the referral credits. I beg your pardon. Well, maybe you could explain the the stuff to me anyway. Golly, this thing. Like what am I supposed to do with these Whatnot app coins? There we go. I didn't see how much damage that did. Ooh, thunder. There's a cave here. Let's go inside. Let's see what's inside the cave. There's cave in here. What the? Oh. Didn't this just take you back to Magicant? I don't know if I want to do that right now. Don't know if I want to go Magicanty. Use them to buy... Go through the thing. Use them to buy special emojis and other things just recently learned about. Nothing special. Ah, okay. So it's not like you can't use them to get like coupon codes or stuff like that. Just a spider. Come on. There we go. Yeah. All that stuff I'm just completely ignoring. Like I looked at a couple of people's streams and they're like, "Hey chat, I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. Just sell the stuff and then I'm gonna leave out of here, you know?" Okay, I guess this is Youngtown, eh? Eh? Do you guys have any experience using PayPal to sell things? Buyer wants you to sign up for use that, but yes, I have sold stuff via PayPal. Nothing of real use. That's tragic. Oh well. Oh well. All right. Right now, I'm just like I want to get like a perpetual motion machine that will just like tap my phone screen to enter giveaways endlessly. There's got to be a way. Whatnot? If you're listening, I'm kidding, but there's got to be a way to game that system. There's just got to. How do I get in on that racket? But yeah, Mr. Temper, using PayPal to sell stuff is pretty easy. There is like a guarantee money back thing. So there's that. Oh, you know what? Let me go back here. Yeah, Yeah. The gift card giveaways and stuff. I've won a bunch of giveaways already, which was like pretty cool. Like sometimes at night we're just watching TV. I'm like, I'll just keep tapping this giveaway button. You know, throw the dice. With the tracks ruined, the train has stopped running, the whole world is ending. Quit with all the pesky questions, will ya? Geez, you're persistent. You're gonna make me cry with all your questions. I didn't say anything. This is my site for most checkouts. PayPal or Venmo. I've used Venmo a couple times. It was great. Last time I did, when I was leaving California, me and 4 million other people, I had a bunch of yard sales. And not everybody carries cash on them, you know, even if they're at a yard sale. So it was pretty handy to be able to be like, well, just, you know, just pay through Venmo or PayPal or Cash App or whatever. And that was a lot easier to handle. Did like the freeze miss or something? I don't want to waste it. Yeah, one more round of attacking. I gotta do that. He's dead. Yeah. Boom. Thanks. There we go. Oh, eBay is very scammy. Super scammy. Alright, let's see what we got here. I guard this gate. Who goes there? Oh, because they're all kids because it's called Youngtown. Please bring our mom and dad back. Please, I beg you. Okay, little child. Oh, yeah? I don't buy much from Amazon anymore these days. I have been scammed over the years. I have been scammed by eBay. Many, many times, unfortunately. Easy to transfer money from PayPal? Yes, super easy. Barely an inconvenience. PayPal's fallback sell anything other than Etsy. Never had a chargeback issue. Youngtown, new beginnings and room to grow. Yeah, I've sold a lot of stuff over the past 2 years to help recoup from hurricane damages, and I've used PayPal like 98% of the time. It's easy. That's my go-to. Mommy, I miss you. Daddy, I miss you. This town is kind of a downer. It's not like it's not like Neverland or anything over here. It's just sad kids. Please hold me. Hold me. Hold me too. Hold me. Imagine being chased just by kids. Hold me. I'm like, no, leave me. Leave me. Oh, church with nothing in it. Okay. So got to visit the desert. Okay. Well, we'll go back. We'll go back. Right now we're kind of exploring. That's the fun thing about an open world game. Something's very strange with the Garrickson, baby. Something very strange indeed. Sure, we'll go in this house. Magical Fails, how are ya? Thanks for being here. How you doing? I wanted to make mushroom soup for everybody, but I just don't have enough mushrooms. If you find some wild mushrooms, could you please pick them for me? Oh, this is my go-to example of fetch quest type stuff. These are mushrooms. Oh my gosh. So many RPGs are like, you know what, just go get the mushroom. Popsicle, here you go. Yeah, they're not gonna like stack or anything, huh? I did. Here you go. Have a bowl. Hinton got the mushroom soup. Tasty. Tasty. Oh, speaking of Solid Snake, I guess Metal Gear Solid 4 comes out today. Cool. Been waiting a long time for that one. Let's see. 2 plus 3 equals 5. 8 minus 4 equals 4. I study all the time. Jack of all stays. Master of fun. Nightly rates available. Inquire inside. Super Mario Bros. Oh, is the quest to get the mushrooms? I thought it was to rescue a princess. I don't know. That actually might not have worked out. Third strongest mole. I don't know about that. Watch the store for my folks. Let's see. We got a non-stick pan, a nail bat. Hey, I just bought. Darn it. Okay, but that's okay because we got a lot of moolah. All right. I'm talking to this guy right here. Zip gun. Oh, yeah. Okay. I got confused for a second. Take the spirit bat. Take the Magnum air gun that I just bought. And then take the... Oh, let me check. Let me make sure. Yeah. Take the butterfly yo-yo. Okay. Nail bat right here. And then non-stick pan. Questionable weapon. And finally, zip gun. How many JRPGs have a frying pan weapon for a female character? Out of curiosity. I'm not trying to make a big stink about it. I'm just asking. I was thinking about Peach from Super Mario RPG. Seems like a lot. Deposit. All this junk. There we go. And you know what? Well, there's a payphone, huh? Yeah. Is it just a bit entitled to be underwhelmed by the new Terranigma release? Because frankly, I'm underwhelmed. A little bit. What are you, in all seriousness, what are you underwhelmed by for the Terranigma release? I'm pretty shocked that they ever released it at all. Well, Dad isn't home. I don't understand money, but I can do other stuff. So don't worry. You can stay here tonight if you want. Oh, cool. All right. Sleepy bye. Well, female characters use a frying pan weapon because they... There's that good old Mr. Misogyna coming right out. Yeah, no, that's what the devs were saying. And I wonder how many have it. As for my take, not that anybody asked, but here you go. On Terranigma, I'm glad that it looks like it's being preserved largely in its original form, and that they're not changing it that much. Does Rapunzel ever use a frying pan in Kingdom Hearts? She does in the movie Tangled by Disney. But I don't know if she does in Kingdom Hearts. I don't remember her in Kingdom Hearts either. Was she in Kingdom Hearts 3? Because I played like half of that, and I was like, nah. A big flying ship took all the grown-ups away. Well, dang. I heard the voices of my dad and the others coming from the mountains, but the mountains are way past the town of Ilay. It's too far for me to go there. Wow. That is quite a song theme right there. The lesson there is do not have any frying pans in your house. You never know what's going to happen. So why Terranigma wasn't released for North America? So, it was a lot of different factors. I think if you were to ask me, because I don't know what the exact reason is, but if you ask me, RPGs on the Super Nintendo during the 16-bit era, RPGs did not really like super sell well. They didn't break out into mainstream on consoles until Final Fantasy VII and Pokemon. Well, home devices, right? Handheld consoles. largely the general consensus is that Pokemon and Final Fantasy VII were the big breakout hits for JRPGs. So Terranigma was also released really late in the Super Nintendo's lifespan. Really late. Like, it's the last RPG released in English in any region. So starting the next system and focusing on the next system rather than a system that was on its way out, I think it makes financial sense for the business to be like, you know what, let's not bother creating a new version of this that will ship to a whole new region when we already know that these kinds of games don't really sell well there, and that region's already shifting towards the next thing. I think that's the best explanation for why they didn't release it in America as well as the PAL region. North America, I mean to say. I think there's a better lesson in there. No, the lesson is do not own a frying pan. 100% sure about that. Should just pull the bed sheets off the bed. Yeah, there's... Yeah. Like you couldn't break out of a bed sheet. I could chew my way out of a bed sheet. Because the same PAL ROM that's been available online for decades. Personally, I think it should include... Oh, as an anthology thing. So, I think that there's potentially a ton of licensing issues that prevented this from being re-released in the first place. The artist and the composer from Terranigma have been petitioning for years to get Terranigma released. So this is a huge win. But I would love to have seen it released in a quintet collection. But that's asking quite a bit, I think. So I'm very glad that it's released in a physical format. Like, yeah, you could emulate it all that you wanted to, and you still could without supporting the release. I will be supporting the release because it's the kind of release that I want to see more often. Something that preserves something from the past, puts it on modern systems, allows new people to experience it, yada yada, all that sort of thing. Terranigma came out right after Enix decided they wouldn't publish games outside Japan anymore, which left Quintet scrambling for a publisher. That's a dang good reason. So the last time that Enix published anything outside of Japan was these few RPGs on Super Nintendo? They get knocked down, but I get up again. There you go. Illusion of Gaia was a sleeper hit. Was it a sleeper hit? What were the sales figures on Illusion of Gaia, John? I would be surprised if Illusion of Gaia sold really well. Maybe he was a ghost the bedsheet couldn't be removed. Maybe. I don't know. Feel free to pop some deep cuts in the music channel on the Discord. Deep cuts! Music media in North America only ever pushed the one song. Music media is stuck on like the same. Like, I'll put the radio on and I was like, you guys played this song yesterday or 5 minutes ago, and then you change the radio station and it's the same song. You're like, oh my gosh. Classic rock. Welcome to the jungle. And then you change the channel. We got fun and games. And like, stop already. Goo goo gaga. Clone baby. Greetings, my name is Tom Garrickson. I like to introduce myself. It's my hobby. Your hobby is introducing yourself? Mommy told me this baby has a special power. Uh-oh. It just says goo goo gaga, though. No problem here. Alright, I'm leaving. Yeah, I was gonna say, Mole, didn't they publish stuff on PS1? Or was it just like they decided they're not going to publish stuff for a little while and then they just went back to publishing stuff? I don't know. I would love to read up more on that. So if you've got any sauce on it, let me know. I love sauce. I really do. I enjoy the sauce. I forget what all places we've been into now. I think I've seen all the homes here. Maybe not this one. I like it without the grown-ups around. I sure do. Poor kid. Where are you getting those numbers from, Johnny? Because numbers for that era should be pretty unreliable. And this is a long time ago. I would be pretty surprised if Illusion of Gaia outsold the Japanese Illusion of Gaia. Sorry. Illusion of Gaia sold more in North America than in Japan. On Super Nintendo. I know it's bigger, but no, they didn't sell so well back then. Think Enix Final is when you're going to play Terra Enigma on stream. Probably when it comes out. Yep. When the remakes drop. It's perfect. It's perfect. Enix closed the NA branch in 1995. So then, let me take a look at this. So then, what did they do to publish? What did they do to publish Dragon Warrior 7? Oh yeah, Nintendo published Illusion of Gaia in the States, right? There is really a remake on the list. It's not a remake, it's re-release. It's a requel. Okay, it's from Quintet themselves from their official site that is still like semi-defunct that you can go to, or where are you getting the numbers from? That's the fundamental question that I'm asking. Sounds like something you would make up and spread as a false rumor. You got me. You got me. But yeah, then I'm wondering, so if Enix closed their NA branch in 1995, how and what did they do for publishing in North America after that? And how would that have published, or how would that have impacted Terra Enigma if they were still releasing stuff in North America anyway? You got the numbers from Yahoo. Dang, you should have asked Jeeves at that point. You're suspicious. Don't make me beat you up. Dang, get away from that kid. Okay, we got a little bit of a jungle in here. I think I will go back and save. Oh, you know what? We could just do this. Forget it. I'm gonna play it like I would normally play it. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, there you go. That closes some gap right there. One of the later Dragon Quest games before the Square merger, published by Nintendo in North America. So this one has Enix on the cover in the spot where you would expect it to be published. The spot where you would expect the publisher's mark to be. Dragon Warrior 7. Let me check. So this was released in 2000. And it was, let's see. Hold up. Looks like publisher worldwide for Dragon Warrior 7 was Enix, or Enix if you're one of those people. And that's just the only game that I could think of because it was within arm's reach right now. So then I wonder, what was the first game that they published in the States after they stopped publishing in the States for the first time? Something in 1999 then. Let's see. Terra Enigma looks like a remaster. That's something like that. Yeah. Something like that. Dragon Warrior 7 is the best in the series? Well, that's cool. Someday I gotta play through all the Dragon Warriors. I've only beaten the first one. Mischief Makers. Yeah, it's tricky. Like I was saying that there's a lot of difficulty finding reliable information from that time. It sucks when you get when you get different. Hold that here. Sucks when you get two different sources saying two different things. Like this was the hardest thing trying to figure out the Draken mystery, which was what was Gary Gygax's involvement in Draken. That stuff will keep you up at night. Still don't know exactly. Let me sweep here. To you mean? I don't know. Yeah, I get to you. That's fine. I wasn't asking for your objective reasoning or anything like that. I would love to hear that, though. I really would. I've played a little bit of Dragon Quest VII, but not much. Seems very long. You know what, though? I did beat Dragon Quest Builders 2. Not proud of it, but no. Yeah. That's a great game. All kidding aside. I really did like Dragon Quest Builders 2. And I beat Pocopia, Dragon Quest Builders 3. So you might call me a huge Dragon Quest fan. Okay, let's see what's over here. Nothing! Oh, hey, it's just like, it's like that one swamp in EarthBound. Oh, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Nope. Deep Darkness, thank you. Deep Darkness. Final game Enix ever published in the US was Rad Robot Alchemic Drive on the PS2. Oh, right before the merger. So then what was WaterArk? What was their last game published before they closed down the North American branch in 95? Between then and, what was it, 1999? You said they opened it back up? Oh, I remember that you weren't too big a fan of remakes. Square Enix messing up remakes, that's normal these days. I do have the original. I'd love to keep playing the original, but obviously, kind of drowning in RPGs at this point. So that's why I got on the Whatnot app. Yes, it was gonna bug me if I did not remember Deep Darkness. Thanks very much. I often say I became a writer because I gotta write stuff down. Otherwise I'll forget it. Like, I don't understand. Sometimes I'll be playing these games and people are like, oh, here's a, hyper obscure thing that I remember. And I'm like, how do you remember that? I don't remember hardly anything about some of these games. And it'll be like my favorite game. Like, there's stuff in Chrono Trigger I don't remember. When I replayed it, I was like, what the? I don't remember this. And yet, here we are. Okay, we're going to drop the Super Spray. And then give me this is going to be Rabbit's Foot. It is a foot of rabbit, which must be equipped on your body. Protects you from paralysis attacks and increases your speed in a big way. Neat. I'm guessing... Yeah, you do take a hit to defense. Memory is hard. I did get Lunar. I've already got the original, so I picked up the remaster. I think it was on Switch. It was on Whatnot app. I had to go for it. So I'm scouting there for RPGs. Forget a lot about games shortly after I finish them as well. Yeah, no, definitely. I think a tough thing for me is a lot of games are very similar. I think this industry largely thrives today on easy trends and cliches. So sometimes it's really difficult for me to remember which game had like the cursed sword in it that you have to purify with the power of friendship. I don't know. The last US... Oh, really? King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. That's interesting. So that game nearly made my list. I do think it's an action RPG. Or I'm sorry, I do think it's an action adventure game. Beg your pardon. I don't think it's an RPG. But cool game nonetheless. I wish it had qualified because I do like I do like King Arthur stuff. The Bad Buffalo? No, Lloyd, you stupid. Let's see if I can catch it fast enough. Haha, take that. Oh no. Anna's turn. Anna's toast. She's done. She's toast. I wish that Nintendo had some magic here that could actually hurt bad guys. I'm seeing a game I know nothing about called King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. Oh yeah. That Japan exclusive between that and RoboTrek. Interesting. So that was last in the States then, was King Arthur and Knights of Justice. I did not know that they published that one. That's interesting. Seeing a game... Oh, no. Have the Sega CD. I do not have the Sega CD release. No. I have the PS1. I don't own a Sega CD. I've got a Saturn, a Dreamcast, a Genesis, and that's it for Sega. New dub bugs me. I only played the EarthBound... Or was it EB? EarthBound Remaster? Oh, I don't think it's Earth. Oh, no. That's... we're talking about Lunar. Lunar. Not too into King Arthur stuff. One of my favorite bands is Camelot. Oh, nice. Have you ever seen the... Oh, shoot. Have you ever seen the movie... Crap. It's not called Crap. What is it called? Why am I drawing... Oh, Excalibur. Have you ever seen Excalibur? They actually based the art in Knights of the Round from Capcom partially on that film. If you have not seen Excalibur, it's really good 80s fantasy. And I think Liam Neeson's in it. He's not play that main of a character. I think he plays like Sir Kay. Anyways, they had a guy build real armor, like out of aluminum or something like that for the actors. And there's some shots where like all the knights are together and it's like amazing. It's so shiny. You pulled Excalibur out of the stone, you got to put it back. Anybody remember? I'm old enough to remember when Excalibur was in an anvil. But they changed that because, you know, anvils are kind of boring. Okay, nothing over there. It's a little spooky in here. I'm gonna admit. There's a lot of shenanigans. Oh, I thought that might have been a monster. Maybe it was. Oh, there's nothing? I am Lloyd's father. What? I think Nintendo's dad might have asked, but did you tell him your name? Yes? Did you give him the right name? Please make sure it's correct. Yes. Is this how you would change your name? Why is Lloyd's dad in a trash can? Now, I've actually never seen Krull. So I need to watch Krull. You need to watch Excalibur. Was in the Whatnot stream that Red Bot Lunar. I wasn't paying attention. He told me. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. I blamed him. I blamed him for it. It's me, Pee-Pee. We meet once more, Nintendo. Don't say anything, but I didn't tell my mom I came here. Must be tired. Oh. Free stuff. Old enough to remember when Excalibur was in a lake. Now, here's the thing, Mole. There's two Excaliburs. There's the sword from the anvil, and there's the sword from the lake. Because he actually breaks the first one. And then he goes to get the other one. I remember when I learned that, I was like, whoa. I thought it was just one. And the lady's like, She's got a huge stash of Excaliburs. Here you go. Now get out of here. It's a genetic trait. Oh, there you go. The burn on his own son. What's up, Krypton? Hawaii Hump Day, everybody. We'll gladly take credit for people buying Lunar. I've never played Lunar. Lunar. It's fun to say, though. It is. So, Krypton, I got your entry. Congratulations. Good time for me to plug the giveaway again. We're doing a giveaway, folks. You can win a vinyl album or a book this week. It's your choice of thing to win. So good luck to you. Caliburnus, isn't that just one of the names of the sword? Then eventually it turned into Excalibur. Mr. Tempe, I got you as well. Caliburn, which I think is accurate to today's politics. What do I type? Oh yeah, you just typed in hashtag giveaway. It's at the top of the screen. Calm down. It's at the top of the screen. You gotta type Hawaii Hump Day. Because it's Wednesday. Don't get too excited. Top left. You gotta squint if you're on mobile. I apologize. I didn't want to make it cover the whole screen. Jeez. Robots. Oh, one of my favorite songs right here. That was good. That was good stuff. How about we'll do Thunder. Oh my gosh. That one was delicate. This robot's just named Kelly. Looks a lot like a robot from Metropolis. Oh no. Oh, he smashed you anyway. Okay, never mind. Twitch mobile is rough. Moses is a handsome Hebrew. Okay. The handsome part's correct. I'm not actually Hebraic in any way. I'm Hawaiian, Portuguese, Polish. Something like that. I don't know. There's like a lot. There's a lot in there. Like I did the DNA thing. I found out I'm a little Samoan. Didn't know that. Wow. Okay. Anna got 2 smashes in a row? What are the odds of that, Krypton? What are the odds of that? Sneak up on alligator. Oh, I think that's a better reference than mine. I don't know why I didn't think of that. When's this Spaceballs 2 supposed to come out? Hogging all the good strong DNA. The ancestors, they used to swim across the ocean. That's what the ancient Hawaiians sounded like, by the way. Yes. All the smash attacks. We do like smash attacks. I don't know why I'm getting so many right now, but neat. Stupid power shield. Just knock him out already. It was a long time, yeah. I mean, I took that like mental health break for like what? Like over a month? A month? Something like that? Wait, what was it? Oh, you know what? I'm not going to use this. Throw it away. Plasma beam. What the? Pulled the island up from the seabed. This is a true story. Okay, plasma beam helps that weenie Lloyd quite a lot. Fires a high concentrated ray beam, severely damaging an enemy when used during battle. Oh, cool. Sticking weenie Lloyd over here. Even the narrator is just like... Dang, when he turns 100. That's incredible. That is incredible. Oh, this is a big area. There's a lot going on here. Okay, I don't want to fight those buffalo because I'm afraid of buffalo. I saw that one video of that guy that got attacked by buffalo. I think it was at Yellowstone. Did you see that? He got thrown like 30 feet in the air. He was practically in space. Buffalo are terrifying. If I saw a buffalo in real life, I would tell it to its face that it's terrifying. But I would do that from a mile away or so, because buffalo are terrifying. There you go. It became tame. Much better. Hey, if anybody's still playing Pokemon Go, tonight is raid hour. We got the Reggies are out. I have a Registeel. I named it Reggie Fils-Aimé. I thought that was very clever of me. Excellent work, me. So I feel good about renaming some things. Like there's that Pokemon Komala. That's a koala, so I named it Komala Harris. I was very proud of myself there too. I was like, "Look, kids," and they're like, "I don't get it." Dang it! It's the equivalent of PK Beam Beta. Okay. You don't feel so bad eating bison. I don't think I've ever tried bison. Is it good? I mean, like, it's basically just a bigger cow, right? Like, it's got to be good. Or maybe it's tough. Yeah, I don't know. I imagine it probably tastes gamey. You ever watch, was it Bizarre Foods? With Andrew Zimmern? And he's always like, it tastes real barnyardy and bloody and irony. Oh, it's so good. They're like, I don't know if those are words you should be using to describe good. I don't think so. Oh no, hypnosis. It tastes like cow for the most part? Okay. A parenting flex. No, I'm just kidding. They knew who Harris was. They didn't know who Fizame was, though. So that's where I felt I'd failed as a parent. They knew about our toxic politics cycle, but they didn't know about the guy who said my body is ready. So I had to explain that. Also had to explain that we had to let one of them go because of it. They're patching the giant hole in the lobby. Oh, at your apartment? How about they patch people stealing stuff? Do that. Put up a camera. Just had like a whole thing. Melty Frost, how you doing? You made it. Welcome. These three aliens tell you welcome. How are you doing today? Hey, we're doing a giveaway, by the way, Melty. And Dinosaur Shotgun. Does this mod treat Ninten as the only canon name? That's a good question, Dinosaur Shotgun. I don't know, because this is my first time playing it. So I'm sure somebody in chat would know. Whoa, shoot, I gotta pay attention here. I don't know. It's bad. Oh, well. Can't be that bad. Oh, it's bad. I mean, that's a lot of damage. Okay, alright, so I'm going to try running away. We're going to do that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, actually, about canon names and stuff like that, Dinosaur Shotgun. Did you pick Don't Care? No, I named, I was going to name Nintendo Red, and then, I can't remember what I did. I think I deliberately typed in Nintendo. So I don't know if the mod treats it as the canon name or not. Sorry. You could try it out though, you know. Hasn't been the same since Reginald left. I do miss Reggie. I feel like Doug Bowser could have been funnier, you know. Like the last name was just too perfect. I liked Nintendo when it was really weird, you know. Canon name is Jack. I don't know if Mr. Temper is being so long, Doug Bowser. That's what they should have did. They should have had Charles Martinet say that, and then like pick him up by the seat of his pants and spin around and throw him off the building. So long, dear Bowser. And then he just if he launches into a bomb. Okay, this is how you get banned off Twitch. Love how plain mooks. Less Mook and Mook seniors, but no plain mooks. Mook also, by the way, can we say, is a great. Mook is a great, like casual, kind of insulty, but not really an insult type thing. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for a cup of life noodles. I think I might have used them. Might have used them all. So what is the resurrection spell on this? I can't remember. Is it healing or life up? One of these two. Now Mario is voiced by, nobody knows his name. You know what? I bet Dinosaur Shotgun, I bet on Doug Bowser retiring from the job before Charles Martinet was replaced, but it might have been after, huh? But they should have had Charles Martinet do it anyway because that guy's the legend. He did nothing with his life. He did like a couple things. Like, I remember watching one thing where like he's talking in his office, and on his shelf behind him he had like he had like a Mario and Luigi doll that were like tied up. And that's it. It's healing Gamma or Omega. Okay. Is this going to be like a chance thing? Like, is Omega just got the better chance of being successful here? Comical insult. That's what it. Yeah, what mook made that up? Miiverse drawing of Ken threw away the boomerang. Bonking him in the back of the head. Classic. Gamma is 100%. Ooh. So especially in Uno cards against, or cards against humanity. I got it. I read it as Uno cards against humanity. I was like, wait, what? Okay, well, let's do it. It didn't work. Like, no. You know what? Respect to an RPG that makes the main character a healer. I like that. I do. You know what? That was the wrong one. I meant to use life up. Oh, well. Let's use some of these SAS stones. They gave you $10 credit for your stolen $35 game. Did you pay $35 for it, or is that what it was worth? I'm surprised they gave you anything at all, honestly. Okay, it just turned into an ordinary stone. You know what? Let's use a goods then. Let's use mushroom soup. Check here. Cover 150. Perfect. Ooh, there we go. It does have butterflies, Dinosaur Shotgun. It sure does. Which I like. I like that, you know, it not only looks more like EarthBound, I like that it's got EarthBoundy stuff in it. Because I like EarthBound, so this is cool. Furthest I've ever been in the game of Mother, so we're kind of taking it easy. So what did you pay for it, though? It's the base price of the game. But what did you pay for it? I exploded into bits. There you go. Just mash that button as fast as you can. Hey, for those that are just joining us, we are doing a giveaway if you'd like to enter that. Winner pays shipping, but winner picked on Friday has the opportunity to choose from the following items. You could choose from one of these 3 albums, or you could pick one of these books, and we'll be adding more prizes probably next week because it's already hump day by now. But good luck to you. If you choose to enter, we'll do a random drawing. If you want to enter the giveaway, you just need to type in hashtag Hawaii Hump Day into chat. You can get a daily entry whenever I'm live on stream, on Twitch, or YouTube is the other place. Good luck to you. In some ways, technically, the NES one is also EarthBound. Oh, my brain just blew up. It was a giveaway. So they gave you a free $10 for something you didn't pay for? That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. Did you tell them it was a giveaway, or were you like, yeah, I bought this item? Because if they gave you money to replace a giveaway item, that's pretty cool. That's good on them. Oh, maybe Cinco Play would know this, actually. So, when I joined the Whatnot app, using the referral link from DD Dragon, I got credit from John Riggs. John Riggs was like, hey, welcome to the thing. Did John Riggs make, or does he work for, or is he like a spokesman for the Whatnot app? Because I was kind of surprised by that. He wrote in my book, but I haven't spoken with him since. He does a lot of Whatnot promotion. Yeah, what's his tie to it? Like he just does the promotion or what? Okay, these guys are kind of messed up. We'll see if we can't take them down quickly. Oh, missing is not good. He sells on it. Okay, so he doesn't like work for them or anything like that. Take care of one at least. There we go. Oh, yeah. Give you credit when you worked with him. You just weren't aware. Huh. I didn't have an account, though. So how would he have given me a credit? I don't know. I was confused. Could you tell me again what the giveaway is? No, that's all right. So giveaway items are winner's choice. Winner pays shipping. Right now we're offering these 3 albums. That's Horizon Zero Dawn, Breath of Fire 2, Breath of Fire 3. Those are all multi-disc albums. They are vinyl records, but they double as pretty cool wall art as well. I've got some albums on my walls here. Or you can pick from one of these books as well. Email address, maybe. Huh? Interesting. Yeah, so winner would basically choose one of these items. And then do the thing. Where's the redeem button to immediately warp you to Magicant? I don't know. So I have been using the Onyx thing right from the menu. Like going here and then going here to do it. And so I've been doing that. I don't know anything about an auto, like a dedicated button for that. Was there was one in Mother? Because I've barely played Mother 1, so I have almost no idea about anything in this. Oh, is that a thing? We're not making that a thing. That's is that typically what streamers who play this game do? I have very what's the word that I want to use? I have very non-intrusive redeems on here. I set up these streams as research, playing through every Super Nintendo RPG. This one's kind of just for funsies. Okay, neat. I was curious what that does. So I don't have a redeem for that. Oh, you just made it up? Dang, you had the opportunity to gaslight me into thinking that that was a real thing, and I appreciate that you didn't. You're a stand-up dinosaur with a shotgun. So are you a dinosaur with a shotgun, or are you a shotgun shaped like a dinosaur? What's the backstory here? I don't want to fight those. Yeah, so then that had me... I guess we're going to fight him. So then that had me questioning if DD Dragon is actually John Riggs. I asked him that. And he could have gaslit me into thinking that he was John Riggs, but he didn't. And I appreciate that. Let's use some of that. Freeze Omega. Oh, yeah. The worst bison. I like how there's bad buffalo and then there's worse bison. Never. That's the rule number 1 of life. Never pass up the opportunity to troll red. It's just too good, you know? John Ray is semi-popular. I don't know. I think he's pretty popular, yeah. He seems pretty well respected and everything like that. I had the chance to interact with him when he wrote a couple anecdotes for my book. For some pretty uncommon games like Dragon View, he did one. For Seventh Saga, I think was another one. Can't recall. Nice guy, you know. So I was happy to get Whatnot credit from him. You know, we're gonna do that again because I like to. Your favorite bison is the M variety on Tuesdays. I understood that reference. So, Griffdon, are we going to go see the Street Fighter movie? Just us guys, no women? You want to go? You want to go have like a dudes night? We got to get see if Joypad wants to join in on that. Host a lot of retro conventions. I've never had the chance to meet him in person, so but he was kind to me, which is more than I can ask from some folk these days. So yeah, but I was confused as to his connection to the Whatnot app. So thanks for clearing that up. Neat. I like the mushrooms on this game. You know what you could do? You could send me another referral. We should go for it. My wife encouraged me to. I mentioned it, and she's like, you know what? You never go out with with a bunch of guys to watch a movie. I used to all the time back where I used to live because I knew a bunch of guys. But yeah, I know. So we should do it. That'd be a lot of fun. We should go see Street Fighter. I feel that SF movie's gonna end up like He-Man. Will be stupid and pretty good for what it is, but flop in theaters. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think too many people go to see movies anymore. Yeah. For my part, I'll see maybe like 3 movies a year, 4 movies, 4 at most. I don't see a lot of movies. It's expensive for one. Yeah, it's live action. I appreciated the trailers. It's live action except for Jason Momoa as like the Hulk. I appreciate that it looked like it didn't take itself too seriously. I was not a fan of the first Street Fighter movie. I remember going to see that as a kid and just being like, what the? Like, imagine being a Blanca and a Dulcime main, and then you go and see the original Street Fighter movie. Yeah, exactly. Okay, but I don't really want this. I think this dungeon is worse for me than oh, we'll just carry this. Than that Duncan factory. Mr. Duncan's Toy Factory. Looks like an SNL parody. I love that that's like the worst thing that we can say now. Like, I just saw that the other day for that stupid Rings of Power dwarf photo. And somebody was like, it looks like an SNL parody. I was like, yeah. Project Hell. Oh, there's a couple of things that do pretty well. I mean, the Odyssey is Nolan, right? And Spider-Man is Marvel. Project Hail Mary looked like it was pretty good. But though that's like a drop in the bucket for total number of films releasing in a year, you know? It's like 3 movies. The Odyssey, I guess when you're like the guy who did one of the 2 Barbenheimer movies, then you know, you can bet that you'll make a pretty penny. Can't recommend the Wonder Boy series. Oh, enough. Oh, you can't recommend it enough. Hey, let me know how you liked Coyote versus Acme, Water Arc. Trying to realize cartoon violence is a serious medium, given bright colors and tiger uppercuts. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So no desert visit. So I did go to the desert, but I didn't go back to the desert. So we got to go to the desert. Makes you feel any better. I paid money to see Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I did as well. I remember that. And then people wonder why we're so cynical these days. No, I agree. I don't think it's a guaranteed hit as far as quality for the MCU. I'm not a huge fan of the MCU anyway. But I also think, you know, you don't spend like decades building up generally good goodwill and then lose that overnight. So there's been some stuff that's bombed, but as far as S-tier superheroes go and notoriety, it's Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man. So like that is the biggest name that Marvel has is Spider-Man. So I'm not at all surprised that the Odyssey and Spider-Man are doing well. Hey, there's a butterfly. Well, let's see. We go over here. Was Coyote versus Acme better than that live action Tom and Jerry movie that they made? Oh man, it's 2:44 already. That's the right answer, New Age Retro Mage. How you doing? Thanks for popping in today. How are you doing? Hey, we're doing that giveaway, by the way. You gotta jump in on it. Get down on it. A bread loaf. You know what, though? We could eat stuff. Why don't we do that? We'll eat stuff. Do too much mouthwash. This is that one guy. Oh yeah, you don't eat this one, do you? I thought you ate it and then it had some breadcrumbs, but you just break it up. So, oh well. Is this dungeon almost over? Cause I gotta ski-daddle in like 15 minutes. This looks oddly familiar. It's because we've been here before. We're going in circles. In it. Never saw or heard of live action Tom and Jerry. So it was not very good. Just to let the cat out of the hat. Yeah, I mean, I think one issue that I have when you take like a cartoon character and you put them in a live action setting with live action characters is the movie inevitably will try to get you to care about the real life problems of the live action actors when they're by definition the most uninteresting thing in the movie because they're standing next to literal cartoon characters. So it's like Tom and Jerry were barely characters because they're Tom and Jerry. Oh, they jumped me. But the movie spent a lot of time with like people's insecurities and stuff. I was like, I don't care about this. I just want to see Tom and Jerry do Tom and Jerry stuff. The animated Tom and Jerry movie from the 90s, I don't think I ever saw that. I don't believe that I ever did. Who are Tom and Gary? I don't know. I was going to say something rude and then I decided not to because I'm trying to lay off the rude stuff. Okay, so let me come clean a little bit. I actually pulled down I took down the last stream that I did on Tuesday. It was a fun stream and I had fun, but talking it over with my wife, she felt I was a little too hard on that Nathan guy. You remember that guy? I think it was Nathan or it was Noah. It was like a guy who showed up because he was mad that I tweeted something 3 days ago. And I just made fun of him for it, but I might have been a little too harsh. So I decided that we're not gonna put that one out into the void. Hit me, baby, one more time, right? I think that's a song. And while the real life cartoon juxtaposition can work, it can bring Sarge. There's an excellent masterpiece film that does that really well. It's Sonic the Hedgehog 3. No, just kidding. It's Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It does it extremely well. But it puts Roger Rabbit at the center of that drama and also makes the human characters interesting. I think a lot of movies that do the human cartoon thing, like freaking Cool World, Sonic the Hedgehog movies for sure, just have really uninteresting human characters. Like the Sonic movies in particular. Like, why are we spending all this time at this Hawaii wedding thing for the most convoluted way to try and catch Sonic? What? Oh, you missed a good one. I'll send you the VOD. I tore into that guy. Let's see. It's not terrible. Let's see. Space Jam. Yeah, Space Jam. I think Space Jam's good. Um, like there's like a like plot problems for the human characters. Like Michael Jordan's like, I'm retiring. No, I'm not. But it's mostly centered around the cartoon characters' problems. And obviously Bugs Bunny is more interesting than Michael Jordan. So certainly act much better than Michael Jordan. Space Jam. Everybody come out on the Space Jam. Like now, I do think that Who Framed Roger Rabbit is a masterpiece. I don't think that Space Jam is a masterpiece. I do think that Space Jam is a pretty good movie. Definitely a product of its time in a great way. And it's super fun to watch. Actually just rewatched it recently. Sonic movies' first problem is that they are Sonic the Hedgehog movies. Oh, got him! Third strongest mole. BB's Kids is his best movie game combo. Pretty much eschewed the human characters outside Eggman and Sonic 3. They're like in there, yeah. Sonic 3 at a certain point I was like, we might as well just make this a cartoon. But Sonic 3 did have the delightful double Jim Carrey. That was pretty great. Sister and I wanted to see Cool World so badly because we thought it was a kid movie. Oh yeah, not a child's film. Yep. Not a child's movie. Which is exactly why many of us saw it as a child. BBs? I want to say it however I feel like. Oh, we are here at LA. Oh, this is a cool song. Okay. I need... Oh, I see Mount Itoy there. I've heard things about Mount Itoy. I've heard... So this is this game's foresight then, huh? Oh, hey. Thought that was just a regular NPC. Last Action Hero. What about the movie Arcade? I think it had Seth Green in it. Does anybody remember that one? It was where it was like a killer arcade cabinet that like trapped people in virtual reality. Demanded that the character not use guns. I like that Schwarzenegger could demand stuff like that. I do. Alright, let's spend the night here. Oh, I don't have enough money. Alright, forget it. What the heck. We'll do it. Last Action Hero is the one Arnold movie you've never seen? Really? So you've seen all the other ones, huh? I recently watched, what was that movie? Maggie? That was alright. It was like one of those movies, this is just relentlessly sad the whole time with no real conclusion to the sadness. He might never come back. Who might never come back? Heard there's a Super NES game called EarthBound Beginnings. I don't exactly know what that means, but it doesn't matter. If you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, then you shouldn't judge, or then you don't judge a game by its title. Yeah, take that, Hyper Netunia Dimension X. Speaking of hybrid movies, remember the Pagemaker? I do. Phantom Tollbooth is actually a family fave. My wife introduced me to that one. So don't say there's nothing to do in the doldrums. Legitimately also kind of a frightening film. It really is. I thought it was frightening. True Lies. The movie that gave me a huge crush on Jamie Lee Curtis. Probably should not have seen True Lies at the age that I saw True Lies at. Never heard anyone say they didn't enjoy True Lies. His best acting performance? Yeah, what do you think is Arnold Schwarzenegger's best acting performance? Is it making ice puns on Batman and Robbie? It's a pretty bad SNES game. Page Master, you're right. I don't think I've ever seen Raw Deal. I don't think I have. I really like the aesthetic of Cool World as a kid. After watching it, I didn't get it and hated it. Watching it again a few years ago, I honestly wasn't bad at all. Really weird, and the ending was a mess, but it was a fun ride. Love the aesthetic. The aesthetic is really cool. I don't remember anything about the story. Yeah, to me, it always felt like just a knockoff Who Framed Roger Rabbit. You know, um, it's hard to not make that comparison. Out of his element character in Kindergarten Cop. That's a good one. His best acting performance was when he played the governor of California. I still remember the zinger when he was like in a debate with somebody. He's like, "Well, I'm going to have them recruit you for Terminator 3. I'm going to recruit you for Terminator 3. Let's go, vote for me." And then everybody voted for him just because he said, that's why. Total Recall started the meme about the sound of his yell. Yeah, there's a lot of the in Total Recall, for sure. I think Terminator 2 is his best film. I don't know if it's his best acting, because he doesn't have to do much in Terminator 2. But I think T2 is the best movie that Arnold's been in. Who Wants to Go to Bat for Junior? Junior's a fun film. It is, but I don't think it's Arnold's best. Hey, I'm going to be calling it quits here in a little bit. So if anybody has not gotten their entry in for the day, for the giveaway, you can type in hashtag Hawaii Hump Day before we head out. I think maybe it's not the tumor. It's not. I think his best acting was in those Will Sasso skits on Mad TV. Oh, Predator's pretty good. I don't think Predator is better than Terminator 2. I think Terminator 2 may be the best action film ever made. But Predator is a great film. Jingle All the Way, my man. This guy over here. That's an annual film for me. Where's your Christmas spirit? Give me the Turbo Man doll. I need that doll to make my child happy and love me. Ah! That's a good movie. I like that. I like Jingle All the Way. Plus, it has the late, great Phil Hartman in it. Ah, Days Cookies. How could you not like that movie? Every once in a while, I'll meet people who don't like Christmas. How to tell if somebody's a commie? They don't like Christmas, and they don't even like Christmas movies. I'm like, come on, there's some great Christmas movies out there. Let's see. How about Jane Mansfield's story starring Arnold Schwarzenegger? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I didn't get the reference. I'm sorry, Cinco. I'll let you down. T2 does get better with age. It was already great. No communism allowed, folks. Not in my well-read made chap. Sort of natural charisma. Yeah. And then you see him behind the scenes, like, joking around. He's got a natural sense of humor. I think that really pays off. He definitely is magnetic. Nobody, not a single person said Conan the Barbarian. Shame. You don't know what that was, but it definitely wasn't Arnold. You know what? My voice is going out, so I'm going to blame it on that rather than my lack of impressions talent. Thanks, James. And just cry myself to sleep tonight thinking of W. James MCI. You could tell that The Rock was trying to take that route for a while too. No, yeah. The Rock is not a good actor. And I say that as someone for whom The Rock is my dad. But yeah, he's got a little bit of that charisma going on, but I don't know. I just don't see it. How was that boxing film with The Rock in it? I didn't see it. I heard it was good. Yes, that's what I based my impression off of. Okay, you joke, New Age Retro Mage, or you insult, but the phone prank Arnie fad. That's the way to go. I want to think that I based myself on the soundboard and the Will Sasso skits. Yeah, I don't think there's good acting in Predator. I think Predator is just great. Rock isn't even a good wrestler? Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Starring Christopher Walken. Alright. I gotta get out of here, y'all. It's been fun. You were the life of the party. I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. Bam, 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 bam. I've been waiting for so long. Oh, my boy Nitroid is on. He's I don't think he's chatting right now. I think he's just watching Old Snake smoke. And hanging out. Yeah. Yeah. Who's a good raid today? Who's on? I'm gonna raid somebody. Somebody find me somebody to raid. And I owe it all to you. We're gonna see Kuwebs. We're gonna go see Kuwebs. Give him a follow. He's a nice streamer. He's a nice guy. He's a nice penguin. And I'll be on tomorrow. We'll play some more EarthBound Beginnings. Make it further in this game. I love you. Bye bye.